What's going on, Aquarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2022. So, in this reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future energies as it pertains to mid-October 2022. Before we begin this reading, though, I would like to take a moment to let you know, Aquarius, that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. It'll also be greatly appreciated over here. As well, if you're on Instagram, Aquarius, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. The link to my official account will be in the description box below this video. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for mid-October 2022, Aquarius. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aquarius. What's good, table? Why are you making that sound? Alright, Aquarius, let's go ahead and lay out these cards and see what is going on. Alright, Aquarius, very interesting energy that you have going on here for mid-October 2022. Let's just start off with your opportunity, Aquarius. Your opportunity is the Wheel of Fortune for mid-October. So, fortune can be kind or cruel here. There's something about like reaping energy, like energy is coming your way, like your life is starting to change. There's an opportunity to go with the flow instead of fight the flow, because change is definitely the opportunity to change some sort of routines, to change some sort of pattern that you've been basically stuck in with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So also it has to do with your destiny. There's something about mid-October, there's something you need to do that will line you up with your highest destiny, but it's all about embracing change for you to do that. So be aware of that. Then in your challenge, we have the 9 of Wands here, Aquarius, for mid-October 2022. And with the 9 of Wands being here in your challenge, I definitely feel like there's some wounding coming up. There's some sort of unfinished business that you have that the universe is wanting you to take a look at here. I feel like it has to do with receptivity and love, or for some of you are dealing with someone in love where it's been on and off and you don't know whether or not you want to commit. But for others of you, this has to do with going way back and realizing how some sort of past wounding is affecting you now. A lot of you are not really aware of it. So let's start off in your recent past, Aquarius. In your recent past, you have the King of Cups, you have the 9 of Swords, and you also have the Tower. So I feel like there was love that was extended to you. Some of you, the roles could be reversed. You extended love as the King of Cups, the King of Love, someone who's very wanting emotional connection and all this. I'm just getting love was extended, and for some reason it wasn't really received well by someone. I feel like for you, I feel like for most of you watching this, Aquarius, in your recent past, there was someone who made an advance. This could have been someone you were in a situationship with. They wanted to take it to the next level. You were like, I'm not ready for this change right now. Roles could be reversed as well. Or if you're in a relationship, there was some sort of unexpected thing, right? The Tower in your recent past here, Aquarius, is about some sort of like blow up, but it's actually like some sort of golden opportunity for change. So just be aware of that. We're going to clarify in a second. Now, in the present moment for mid-October 2022, you definitely have a choice about love. All right, you definitely have to make a choice here, because in the present moment, you have the Chariot, you have the Ace of Cups, and you also have the Two of Wands here. So there's some sort of action in the present moment that needs to be taken, because you have a riskier option and you also have a safer option when it comes to opening yourself up to love. I feel that whatever happened in the recent past, like there was change that was brought into your life, and now you're going to have to figure out, like, are we going to go our separate ways with someone in love, or are we going to actually move forward? Because there's something here, Aquarius, I will say, some of you may not like this, but I have to say it because I'm getting it, Aquarius, for mid-October, that there's someone who's offering you love here because they're being sent to you by the universe for you to work something out about receptivity within yourself. So in other words, the person that you're dealing with in love, it's not going to be the person that it's not really like a soul, it's not like a, oh my God, this is my forever person energy, but they are here to help you work something out so that you can be prepared for the next person, for someone who's even more compatible with you. But in other words, if you basically just reject this person's love, or reject some sort of offer of collaboration because it feels like too much, you're not going to learn something about your past, about why you're closed down. Or, okay, so does that make sense? That's just what I'm getting. So, and then in the future, the immediate future, when it comes to mid-October, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you also have the Six of Swords here, Aquarius. So this is a split. Some of you, you're going to go one or two ways here. Some of you are going to say, I want to maintain my independence. Nine of Pentacles here is about not being tied down to anyone, keeping your options open, which can be very powerful, and like moving in a different direction, like saying goodbye to someone here who's trying to offer you love. But I see a lot of you maybe taking the advice in this reading and just kind of going for it. The Knight of Swords is here in your future, and so I sense there's a split. Like some of you are going to go with this love offer. Some of you are going to say, I'm just going to go by myself and not really take, because the Ace of Cups is the centerpiece to your reading. Someone's offering you love, or you're offering someone love. For the vast majority, someone's offering you love. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and clarify why the Wheel of Fortune is here in your opportunity for mid-October. Aquarius, all right? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for you in your opportunity? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the King of Swords, the Moon, and also the Lovers here in your opportunity. I feel that there is, even though you don't know what the future holds between you and this person who's offering you love, there's an opportunity to make a logical decision that it would actually be in your best interest to move in a love situation with this person. For some of you, it's just going to be about opening yourself up again. After, once again, your challenge is the Nine of Wands. You were wounded in the past. For some of you, it's going to be more recent past. For others of you, you can go all the way back to your first ever relationship or childhood. You're not aware of how much you're wounded. There's something here about, okay, this person's going to teach you about your subconscious mind. So, in other words, if there's someone here who's offering you love, and they're offering you love, King of Cups, and that causes you to experience this, then this type of panic or frequency, it has to do with your subconscious mind about something that happened to you in the past. For some of you, it's going to be with this person that you're involved with right now. For others of you, it's going to go way deep. But either way, this person here is being sent to you by the universe at large to help you move forward and line up with your highest destiny, but you have to do something with it right now. There's something here with the opportunity, King of Swords, Lovers, Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you are trying to play it safe, right? It's like in the future, a lot of you are going to go into this energy where you're like the Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I'm good. I'm just going to like, I don't need to learn something about my subconscious mind through this relationship. I'm just going to like read and meditate, and that will tell me everything I need to know about my subconscious mind and like my wounding. And it's like, at a certain point, like if you're a martial artist, you can learn all the punches you want, you can learn all the kicks you want. You have to go out and spar, and that's how you actually learn about yourself, what's the reality of yourself as a martial artist, right? If you don't enter into if you just kind of like, I'm getting like just be like, I don't really want to do this opportunity because I don't really see myself being with this person in the future forever, this love situation for you, Aquarius, you're not going to learn the reality about what it is your vibration is. And so this situation is going to repeat in the future, but just with another person. So what the universe is, and I know that this sounds like a little bit, to some of you, shallow, I don't know why, but I'm getting that. The universe is trying to advance you, but you have to work with what is happening rather than saying like, no, because it feels, and I understand, look, it feels like it's like a lot, but the universe is not asking you to get married to this person. This person that's offering you love, the universe is calling you to sit with your feelings of like what it feels like to be offered love. Like, does it bring up trauma within you? Because it does. I'm feeling it right now for a lot of you. So you just have to be aware of this. Let's go ahead and clarify why the Nine of Wands is here in your challenge, Aquarius. Why is the Nine of Wands here in your challenge for mid-October? Nine of Wands in your challenge is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Judgment card, and also the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, so there's something here about, like, there's something that happened to you in the past. It could be with this person you're dealing with. It could be a very on and off situation with the very person that's offering you love, and you're like, oh my God, I just don't want to deal with that shit that happened. But for a lot of you, you have to make a judgment about, like, the wounding that you're holding on to from way back. I'm talking like childhood. I'm talking like one of your first ever relationships, or the most recent one that went south for you, right? Like the Judgment card here, Aquarius, is like discernment. Are you answering a calling? Are you being discerning enough to like realize that you're being closed down and it's not actually for your highest benefit? Because that's the whole energy of this reading, to be honest with you. It's like you're rejecting an offer on the table. Like someone's giving you this, the Page of Pentacles frequency, like the King of Cups, like let's move it forward. I'm here, let's do it. But you're like, And listen, a lot of you have like reasons for that are very deep, and I'm not here to understand every single detail of every single one of your lives. But what I will say here is that there's something that needs to be worked out, especially with your like. All right, so let's just keep going. All right, let's clarify why the Nine of Swords is here in your recent past. Because this is like, I don't know, like there's just some sort of upset, some sort of thing keeping you up at night about love. Why is the Nine of Swords here for you? A lot of you could still be in love with someone from the past that is just, it's not good for you, and you need to move on. The way that you're going to move on is not by reminiscing about the person you're still in love with, but by taking the offer that's on the table. Because there's someone like offers on the table. I know that's not what a lot of you want to hear, but why is the Nine of Swords here in your recent past, Aquarius? Nine of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and also the High Priestess here in your recent past. So yeah, there was an offer of love that was made for you. You understood that it challenged you in some sort of way. It caused this feeling of like, oh my God, like here we go. We have to deal with this with the Strength card, right? The Strength card is about balancing your ego and also your higher self. Also, it's about the flow state. So the High Priestess also is here about intuition, about kind of something like, there's an energy here about like love being extended to you that you're like, it's once again not moving forward with it. Now let's go to the present moment, because this is what's basically the meat of this reading, or the main section of this reading. Let's see why the Ace of Cups is here in the present moment, because it's almost like someone is just still knocking on your door here with this love. All right, someone is definitely still doing it. Let's see, why is the Ace of Cups here in the present moment for you? The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Empress, the Five of Wands, and also the Eight of Cups here in the present moment here. So I do feel like with this in the present moment, like you're afraid of hurting someone. I do feel that. Like, so maybe part of your good reason for not moving forward with this person in love is because you don't want to hurt them. I do feel that. Like the Empress here, someone wants to extend love to you and make you their Empress, Aquarius. They do. But I feel like part of the reason why you may be rejecting it is because you know this is not your forever person. You have the Five of Wands and you also have the Eight of Cups here. So I feel like the reason why you're not taking this love offer is because you know at a certain point, I'm going to move on. It's what I got from the very beginning, that the person you're dealing with right now who's showing up physically or technologically and texting you or something, it's like you deep have this, and that's why the High Priestess is here. Because you know that this is not going to be the person that you're going to be forever with. And so you can't make it make sense in your mind. Why am I going to move forward with this person if I'm not going to be with this person forever? But to be honest with you, human beings, like this whole system of like, oh, like, you know, getting married and then that's it, happily ever after, that can happen if it's a natural thing, if it's potentially a pre-birth agreement thing. I'm not saying it can't happen. But most of the time, relationships are, the primary function is to teach us about ourselves, to learn. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, like, the deepest spiritual growth you'll have is through relationships, not what you read in some book? Of course, it can be through what you read in some book, but only after a relationship happens, usually. So, I don't know, you have a choice to make here, Aquarius, because, like, I understand. Also, some of you with the Chariot, like, this This person is a vehicle for you to get where you need to go. And this is going to sound very shallow to some of you, maybe to some of you it's not. The Chariot, what is the Chariot? It's a vehicle. It's a means to get from where you are to where you want to go. Where you want to go, a lot of you do not know, but it's a path laid out for you. It's your opportunities, the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny, someone that you're meant to be with, some sort of thing you're meant to be doing in career or love. This person is the vehicle that will allow the cascade of synchronicity to unfold for you to realize certain things about yourself, to get in alignment with your highest destiny. Whereas if you don't move forward with this offer that's being extended to you in mid-October because you're saying, well, it's only temporary and I know that it's not going to last forever, you're going to miss a key piece of information about what your own subconscious mind that you need to get information about to properly move forward with your highest timeline. So listen, if you don't want to be on the highest timeline and you just want to cope with life and you just want to like be, you know, most people die at 17 and don't get buried until they're 72. If you want to be one of those people, then just push this away. But if you want to be someone who's on the leading edge of thought and expansion, then you must have a curious mind. And you must also sometimes realize that it's not, the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need. And what you need is self-awareness. Alright? So let's move on here to the future, because there's a split here happening. There's some of you are going to go with this, some of you are not. And it's almost like undecided at this point in time. But let's go ahead and get into this future energy. Let's go ahead and clarify why the Nine of Pentacles is here in your future. Because here's the thing, what you need to realize, and this is why the Nine of Pentacles is here from a higher vibrational perspective in your future, is that you realize a lot of you are afraid to give your heart away to this person. And of course you want to be committed in love. You want to be fully receptive to love. But it doesn't mean that this is a life sentence where you're going to get married to this person. A lot of you can date this person, you can move forward in the way that they're offering it to you not completely to use them as a vehicle, but just to live in the moment. And you can hold on to your own sense of independence while simultaneously moving forward in love here. Because someone really does love you. I feel like they love you a little bit more than you love them, but you're not realizing that sometimes, like, there's something about, like, pre-birth agreements, like this person is here to help you with something, to open your heart up, and it's just very confusing. It's just very confusing. All right. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the future? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the future? Immediate future. Some of you might have to travel to give this person. You have the Temperance card, the Queen of Cups, and also the World card here, Aquarius. Okay, yeah. So in the future, a lot of you here decide, I can keep myself, my own integrity, my own mission of my own expansion, and I can use this person who's offering me love as a portal into the present moment, first of all, and to love each other in the present moment. I mean, look at it. Look at that beautiful frequency. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Temperance card. That's emerging. That's unification energy. But here's the thing. This is probably the most important thing I'll say in the whole reading. You have the World card here, Aquarius, and the World card to me it's coming through for you to ask yourself the question here. Will you be happy after you reach all of your goals? And what do I mean by that is a lot of you have reached a goal that you've had to rid yourself of some sort of past pain, but now it's like it's time for an upgrade. And this person is going to be the vehicle. It's going to happen through love. It's going to happen through emotional connection. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but it's going to be the vehicle for you to get where you need to go. Okay, Aquarius, so with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that you enjoyed this new past, present, and future style. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and I'll talk to you next time, Aquarius. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.